to defeat the enemies. Look at that, yeah, the tutorial. No, we'll just pass through that. Why am I like 3 minutes into a plot? Wait a minute, where were all these things that I was supposed to be doing? Why am I in the middle of this combat? I need to take more moral kills. Yeah. He's been working on something that's going to be very much at the beginning of the session. Yeah. And he's very excited, and I'm very excited for him. He's worked very hard on this. I might should have. You know what? We're just gonna. There we go. Yeah. Look, level 2. Don't worry about that. That was supposed to be hidden. You see that. Wow, okay, I did not know that that gives that thing. Rights in this game, man, it's sometimes just weird to, like, okay, that's supposed to work that way, why does it work this way? Okay, do you see the season 2? You shush! Stop looking at things while I'm trying to make it there. None. Now you can't see it. There, it's gone now. Do you see anything, please? I have to look, but I think you've got it pretty locked down. I have this pretty open because we had to do a whole lot of like sneaky stuff, and I might want to reel back a bit. Get the camera back! I need him! Where is he? There are dynamic cutscenes for this section of the game. Please do not boundary break on my stream. Andrew? Put the camera back! I had to give the camera dark vision! Yes, they are. Y'all are dorks. Ginkle running around with a GoPro on a stick. I've got a camera. Okay. Give it a minute. I'm going to post on Blue Sky. I wouldn't put it past them, especially with Misty Step. Oh, what would... Oh, no, wait. You have Warp Step. Right. Thanks, side. And then you gave it manipulate, and I can get countered on it. It's great. Making the camera wide so they can roll high on its perception. Love you, hon. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the K-9 unit. I don't know why the car transition's been on top of everything today, but we got a bunch of cars. No, we don't have a bunch of cars.
We got a bunch of cars?
Wow.
Check under your seat. You got a car. You got a car. You got a car.
Yo, Layla got her Mach-E. Let's go.
Layla.
K-9 Demolition Derby?
I am buying a bus for the K-9 unit to get ferried around all of Varizia.
Is it a Toyota Coaster by chance?
No, you're
In
getting
deep blue.
You know, you're going on a Honda Odyssey.
Oh, that's not a bus. That's a minivan.
Well, yeah, but all of you could fit in a minivan.
How dare you?
And it has a GameCube in it.
Oh, hell yeah.
I have Melee. Hold up. This is tempting.
No,
Smash Brothers.
It's gotta be Mario Party.
What are
Okay, I have that too, though.
What are people's opinions about the rumors that with the Switch 2, there's going to come a new round of GameCube controllers?
Yes.
Very
There are-
possible if there's a new Smash.
Yeah.
So long as there are Smash Brothers games, there will be Nintendo releasing the GameCube controller.
I mean, we could
They
just
know
use
they have a market on
USB
it.
controllers
yeah.
That'd be
with
nice.
the GameCube layout.
Supposedly this coincides with a patent submitted to the FCC, so everybody's thinking it's wireless. And this is also giving some credence to the rumors that the Switch 2 is going to have GameCube emulation. So, I don't know.
God, I hope. Doubt. As somebody, who
Crossing
tried
fingers it's
running,
true.
as somebody who tried running GameCube on the Switch 1, big doubt.
The Switch 2 is going to be a stronger console, and also it would make sense for Nintendo to make it a Switch 2 exclusive on the extended version of Nintendo Online.
Not that much stronger.
Yes.
Isn't it supposed to have like PS4 Pros?
Supposedly-
It's close, yeah, actually.
I think people are actively bitching over the fact that the Switch 2 is supposedly only as powerful as a PS4.
I will let you know, Side, the RAM for the Switch 1, do you know how big it is?
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. Isn't it like 32 RAM or something?
No, it's 12.
Oh, that's less than I thought.
Wait.
The video card is not even like a full gig, technically speaking.
is RAM in non-perfect square in not?
They've started doing that. They've started doing that with DDR5. Most kits
Anyway.
come in like 48, 96.
We're getting very distracted from
Yes,
Coco.
yes. Welcome,
Sorry.
everybody, to the K-9 unit. We've got a bunch of nerds in this call who all like talking about cool hardware. Hi. We've got Andrew to my right, your left, viewers, who is helping me run this session, and 8 wonderful kobolds here, because one of our kobolds is out today. Hello,
Yep.
kobolds.
Hello.
Hello.
Yep.
Yep.
There they go.
Of course, there they go. You're the one who encourages
Yep.
it.
Yep.
You get used to it at a point. But anyway,
Yep.
last time on the K-9 unit, the kobolds sent to Restov have gone on an investigation to look for Lady Jamandi Aldori, who's gone missing. Upon doing some investigations, it turns out that they had found that there was a corruptive ring of issues in the city. As they have been rooting it out, they have been invited to the Lord Mayor, Iosif, what's his full name? Lord Mayor Iosif Selimis's manor. He is here giving a, just a time with the nobles as somebody in the upper class does. But has also invited the Queen Minister's consort from Kingdom of Kingdom Face to attend the gala as well, and she has opted to even perform. At the same time, the kobolds have been requested to steal something deep within Lord Mayor's manor, and they will have to sneak around as she and others use distraction tools in the main area to try to lure the attention away from the sneaking kobolds and assist them in their escapades through the manor.
AKA, welcome to the Heist episode, kids.
That does actually need me to ask something.
Mm-hmm.
On the entirety of the house, where are the windows? For the second floor.
For the second floor, there are very few and far between windows, and it looks like overall the windows do have some sort of metal mesh or bars to make it so that they are secure. Seeing as this is a government building that government businesses ran out of, there is a level of physical security on everything.
Business.
Yes. We'll also be using audio from the session itself rather than my playlist.
On a scale of 1 to 50, how hard do they hard to force open?
69.
I said 1 to
Nice.
50.
I would
know.
say you would roll a perception check.
I'm good at those.
All right. You try to scout the window in the day leading up to the heist. Looks pretty well built. It's probably not going to be easy to just break the window and climb in. And if you did, it would probably cause a bit of a ruckus with how long it would take for you to get in. Even if you think you could break through that glass with enough time, the patrols around the building would eventually catch on that there's someone hanging on the side of the building. It would be taking too long to go through about that process.
Well, shit. We spent the last 2 weeks expecting to just climb up there, and we did not know that.
Hey guys,
Now what do we do?
have 3 main entry points. The back door, the lunch area, or behind the stage where Layla is performing. Those were the layouts, those were the points that were given to you when you spoke to the shady man in the tavern. He also handed you 2 sets of sending stones to intercommunicate between the group in the ballroom and the group outside, and they will not be active after tonight. The spell effect on them will fade, and they will become normal rocks. This will allow for you guys to communicate about one another freely, as if you had walkie-talkies or something for this mission. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
Well, gang, which interest do we want to take now? Because our plan just immediately fell apart.
What do you mean?
Technically.
We'll say
Plan
that
still works.
the large
We
atrium,
can't climb.
the large atrium is completely like a glass, like almost like a greenhouse. But that does mean that if you try to get onto the ceiling, it might be incredibly visible to anyone in the hall.
That's okay. My plan on going on the ceiling's out of the question. We can still climb the walls outside.
No, she just said that none of the windows were openable.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah.
That's why I asked. That's why I was like, damn.
So,
We assumed the last 2 weeks this was what we were gonna do. Now what?
Y'all had to have asked if they were open or
Aryan.
not.
I do have a question for you.
Just now.
Well,
Aryan, what is the description of your warp strike thing?
My dimensional assault?
Yes.
You tumbled through space, making a short dimensional hop to better position yourself for an attack. Teleport to any square that's within reach of a creature, and then make a melee strike against one creature within your reach.
Ah, shit. Alright.
You are a creature within your reach. You can teleport through walls.
Oh shit.
So if we really want to break things, we can. But,
you could.
Warp Step is not even a teleport, though.
She
Unless
can
you're
amp it,
psychic.
remember.
Yeah, you have to be a psychic for it to be a teleport.
It
Just gonna
literally
say, I
has,
have that dedication specifically for that reason.
it does have the teleportation tag.
Only if you're a psychic.
Well, mine does.
What do you mean only if I'm a psychic? I don't understand.
Warp Step does not have the teleport trait unless you're a psychic and have the
Oh,
implication.
you're talking about warp step.
Of course.
Yes.
Yes.
Aryan has
Yes.
dimensional assault, which is what we were thinking of.
I'm distracted right now. I apologize.
Where's my token?
Well, you were just in between me and the cat, and now I don't know.
No,
There you
'cause
are.
I was being a silly and mentioned something in the Discord chat and side brought up.
Sorry.
You're fine.
I guess
Because
we're
technically Layla can do it because she has psychic technication, but she's going to be busy, so she can't.
I guess
I
we're
mean-
taking. Let's not get too much distracted now, because now we have to completely rethink our plan. That's going to be time consuming enough.
If, realistically speaking, I can teleport behind these mans, because it is a space within... Oh, I guess it's not within reach of a creature if the door's closed, isn't it? Shit.
Well, like I said, you are a creature within your reach, but you'd have to punch yourself.
Does that mean I can teleport anywhere within 15 feet of me?
Yes!
Yes.
That's why I told Abby earlier that when I made Poke Thunder, I'm just like, I need to nerf this. This is stupid.
I didn't realize it was that dumb. Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's why I was mad at Side, because I wanted that level of dumb.
That's kind of funny. All right.
Yeah. No, this won't be a very difficult puzzle to get into this door. If you can, with that ability, what puzzle I had here or thing for you to get over the check, you could just bypass. And you will
I
be
could use
upstairs.
ventriloquism.
I mean, I will be. It's the others that is the problem. It can't just be me going through here.
Well,
I
yeah.
could use. I could make a voice ask for the guards elsewhere, and then we just sneak in.
Kobolds, are you currently in the bushes doing this discussion, like behind the building, or is this discussion that you've done?
we are.
Yes, we're not here right now.
Okay.
I like to think it happens beforehand if we know that the plan
Yeah.
A is no good.
Well, you do see from a distance that the door opens and the guards kind of like do the next shift. The door seems to be easy, free, immediately fine to open from the inside. It's just on the outside it requires a key for someone to open. So if someone gets inside the door and opens it, then it is free and open. If someone's on the other side of it, it is a thievery check to get into it. Does that make sense? Like, it's a one-way door and it's locked from the outside going in, but it's like, you know those doors where you push on the big bar and you can just leave? If once it's closed,
Oh,
you're-
yeah.
That's
We-
what you're getting.
We need the two of them distracted first, though, before I go in and open this door.
Well, like I said, I could use ventriloquism.
Okay.
Yeah, if you could get the guards over this way, I could probably teleport in the door.
Alright. Do you guys want a little more time to get the plan fully organized while I do give you guys Layla's bit for the inside?
Yeah, I guess we'll just talk in text chat for a bit.
That would be best, because Artie has given me a file to play before we even get technically started with things. So I'm going to play that file, if that's alright.
Oh.
You alright, Andrew?
Perpetually dying. That's fine.
Okay.
Aw.
Alright. Artie, as you look around, eventually the band sort of lessens up, and the Lord Mayor starts to get things over. Oh, hello everyone. We have this wonderful evening, and I'm glad to bring all of you wonderful compatriots here to my domicile for an evening of revelry. We do have a special guest this evening, and he'll point over to the kobold. Wonderful Queen Layla, the Queen Consort Layla of Kingdom McKingdom Face, the kobold that charmed the fox. Would you like to come up and join the stage for a minute?
Layla will have stood up from her chair as she was announced, giving a proper, formal, just smile, small wave to everybody as she's looking around.
Wonderful. I believe you have prepared a performance for us this evening.
Indeed I have, Lord Mayor.
Would you need the band to assist you, or do you have it from here?
Layla's just gonna casually walk up to the piano and just play a few notes like a da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, or like a da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Just like testing out the piano a bit.
The crowd gives a humorous laugh. Not really sure where the jingles come from, but they're fun. It looks like you're kind of warming up the crowd, getting things kind of like lined up and ready for the evening.
She's gonna turn towards the Lord Mayor and just, no, I think I have things from here.
Wonderful. Then I will leave you to it. And I believe this is where I get to hit this button.
Layla begins to play on the piano proper. Her pace slow, melodic at first, the notes echoing throughout the chamber. Her fingers shook nervously as she arched her head back towards the crowd. If you all would allow, I wish to tell you a tale, a story of a girl, one who gave everything she had for the one she's cared for and loved. As Layla hit the final note of the introduction, she used her telekinetic hand spell, creating spectral hands that hovered over the piano keys. She took a moment, stood up, and smiled to everyone as she then cast Mirror Image, 4 versions of herself standing on the stage before everyone, each of them in their own positions, holding different instruments in hand. Layla's telekinetic hands began to play the piano once more, as well as a harmony now to accompany it, played by one of Layla's illusions. As she did, another went back by the piano, and the last image with the real Layla looking at the crowd as they prepared, body swaying to the rhythm of the music in unison. As the song started to progress, Layla could feel her memories flood her, remembering all the time she practiced, all the skills that she had learned with different instruments and her magic, mixing them together to be able to keep a crowd's attention. Many times had she been playing to an empty bar, feeling the stinging pain of loneliness and regret. Layla's musical accompaniment spell was now coming into play, making it sound like there were several more instruments than what was even seen to the eye. The illusion she was dancing with took up her violin, the image by the piano soon conjuring up a set of drums and getting into position, Layla herself grasping the guitar from along her back. Looking out to everyone as she began to play along with the rest of her accompaniment, every strum along the strings of her guitar caused vibrations to ring out loud, amplified by her magic. Each form of Layla was moving and dancing, her mind absorbed in the music as she was playing, body shifting from one spectator to the next. Bright lights of magic flashed before everyone's eyes. Suddenly, images and scenes formed of a young kobold, one who was alone, yet she kept trying everything she could to survive. Doing her best, day by day, she always held her own, her music always bringing her the joy she needed in her life. Then, one day, in the middle of nowhere, she found something. Someone with a bright light. The face and body obscured from vision. They clasp hands and press close, the kobold laying back against it. But as she does, the light fades away, and she falls back, beginning to fade as well. Awakened from her nightmare, panting as she sat up in her bed, the girl could only wonder to herself, will I ever find her again? The one true happiness I had ever felt slipped away from my grasp in an instant. The kobold felt more alone than ever before. All she could remember was a name. More magic flared, bright lights shining all around the stage, the kobold walking down a road. No, she wouldn't give up. She would keep searching. The entire world if she must. She was going to find her love, through storms, deserts, anything. She kept going. She wasn't going to be alone anymore. The scene changes. A city street. The kobold soon seeing that same white light and rushing towards it. This time, the light catching her and holding her close. Could this be real? Was she dreaming? The lights smile, the kobold gripping tight, tears streaming down Layla's cheeks. She did it. She finally found her. Another flash of light, but the same streets. The white light next to her, along with 8 other different colored lights. Each was different in their own way. The kobold smiled to all the lights. This was the start of a new life, a new adventure. One she knows that when she comes home, her white light awaits her. Layla lifted her arm, her magic soon showing many visions of several encounters, fights with monsters, the lights helping each other in times of need, even times of rest and happiness. The group had many adventures, which was bringing them all closer together, the kobold feeling safe within their warmth. She would fight to defend them, just as they did her. She would grow to become stronger, all the lights around her burning ever brighter, facing every challenge and succeeding, following beasts and monsters, learning from every encounter. The lights in the chamber flashing as each image showed their struggle. But they were soon back in the city streets, welcomed back by that warm, white light. Standing there, before the crowd, Layla flicked her ring. Soon, the white light beside her turning into a visage of her love. Her mate, Queen Aberdeen, formed before her, the two standing at an altar. Clasping hands together, they stared into each other's gaze, the love in their eyes unmatched. They both turn, giving a long bow. And on the last note, Aberdeen's form begins to slowly fade, along with Layla's tears.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna need a performance roll, status bonus plus 20. Oh.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Oh, I'm crying. I'm crying.
Oh, I'm absolutely
I am
fucking
crying.
dying.
I knew that this was coming, and it still hit me like a truck of bricks.
Okay, technically what is tweaked outfit, Kane? That's item bonus, right?
It is an item bonus.
Okay, because that matters.
Okay, music.
Is that fair?
I was
That
just
was
getting to better music, sorry. It didn't load the right
Those-
song
okay.
first. There it goes.
I
Those were
thought you
certainly
turned on,
noises.
like, Digimon or something.
And you said plus 20 circumstance, Abby?
Yes. You write some shit like that out, I'm gonna give you a plus 20 circumstance bonus.
This is a roll plus 40.
Okay.
Jesus, Hewlett Packard Christ.
With a 54. The crowd stands in awe, absolutely mouths agape as you finish the performance on a roaring applause. The cooks come out of the kitchen. You see guards even leaving their post. Speaking of which, the two guards in the back, hearing all of the commotion from the inside, have let curiosity get the better of them.
Oh shit. Well, go! Move, you bastards!
Ginkles, you can shout over the, you can talk to them over the mic.
It's just over the stove, just... You're clear. I think we got everyone out here.
I'm casting silence on Caldrix and ventriloquism on myself still.
Okay. Alright, how you breaking down the door?
Lockpicking, I already did the check.
Okay, what was the check? A 25? You're... perfect. You're able to get the lock open, and as you look inside, you see the guards are staring out into the auditorium through what appears to be a set of open doors. You can just see out there to the show that Layla's put on, and how the entire crowd is captivated by her.
Stairs.
Go.
Since they're not looking this way, Caldrix doesn't even need to roll stealth for anything.
Exactly. Nope, you get your butts upstairs, young kobolds. Everyone gather on the stairs, and I will move you up there.
The cat.
I have to figure out where the camera went off to, too. Ginkle, where did the camera go?
You dragged it back to be next to the rest of the kobolds, and it disappeared.
No! The camera!
I'll just put it back on a field.
There we go, I got it. Alright.
Effie has posted the most gorgeous thing. It's the K-9 Honda Odyssey.
Abby,
Yes.
something faster in the future. Control-C, delete, Control-V.
Okay, I did not know.
Oh,
That'll
we're up
help.
here. Okay.
Okay, you've made it up to the upstairs landing, where you can see that there is quite a bit of activity not really happening up here. The guards up here, you can't hear the hullabaloo downstairs, there's not much going on, but you can see two guards are kind of in the middle of a conversation on these chairs, just kind of shooting the shit amongst one another.
Where's that map? Where's the map?
Do I know where this door leads?
That
I
door
forget where we're
leads
going.
that door leads right into the office, but you can tell by even just touching the lock, there's a heavy deadbolt in this, and whatever system it is not your average door. It is definitely a security door.
I figured we had to go around.
Caljax, how strong do you feel?
Can I use
Pretty
crafting
strong.
if I can
Stronger than I did yesterday.
You're taking my crowbar, and since you have the silence spell, you can bust this shit down without making any noise.
Oh
Nice.
my god.
Can
I
I
love the
use
science.
crafting to see if there's any like flaws or weak spots in the deadbolt?
Go for it.
That might help.
Also, we should probably all be here so we don't get spotted.
I will say at this point you don't get spotted. They are too much engulfed in their conversation to really pay you much notice. Okay.
Perfect.
This is a heavy security door. So, are you attempting to use the crowbar to skip the entire, like to just try to pry this door open? I'm gonna need some big numbers here.
Well, I just rolled crafting to see if there's any single place where it's weaker or anything like that.
This thing is airtight. It looks like it was built incredibly well. You can barely even find a point that the thing can get wedged into to even start trying to make an effort into it. Maybe there's a gap where the bottom of the door meets the frame, but like it's not big enough for the head of the crowbar. At least not right now it isn't.
Melee weapon? Break down the wall if the door is that much of a problem.
Can you silence the entire wall?
Like I said, Caldrix cannot make sound. Period.
I mean, I guess it comes down to this is a philosophical question of what is making the sound.
You are. Because your actions are what's causing the sounds.
Yeah.
Side question.
Yeah?
Are you able to cast silence again?
No.
Shit. Because I was going to suggest you silence me, and then I can just go through the wall. Yes, I'm teleporting in blind, but that's fine.
I guess you could try holding your breath? I don't know. Whilst you smack yourself in the gut.
I could. I could also just not hit myself. That's a non-zero possibility.
Does it say specifically that you have to hit?
Yeah.
I have to make a melee strike against a creature in range.
A creature that you're aware of, more importantly, and you're the only creature that you're aware of on the other side of that wall.
But technically, couldn't Mizu pinch himself because that is technically a melee attack?
What's the name of this ability again?
Dimensional assault.
Hang on, stand
It
by.
does not have any requirements of sight or anything like that. Because it was made in Secret of Magic, and Secret of Magic was when it was still D&D-like, so it was weird.
I've posted it in chat as well.
Tumble through space, making a short dimensional hop to better yourself. Within reach of a creature.
You are a creature. Within your own reach.
Yeah, but the problem is that you need to be within the new space. Otherwise, you would literally just be teleporting to the space that you're around the space that you're occupying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they move across the wall and then they punch themselves.
I would
But
not.
Yeah, no, wouldn't punching themselves just put them in the same spot on the side of the wall that you're all on?
That's exactly what would happen.
Well, he teleports and then attacks.
Oh, you are required to make an attack, but the conditions for the teleport prior to aren't written out, so you can just go through.
Yeah, he can teleport anywhere nearby.
Within range of a creature. So your end point needs to be within range of a creature that's already existing.
Hi, I'm a creature that's already existing.
Exactly. They
And
teleport
he has-
first. Like I said, this was written out like a D&D spell, so it's kind of broken.
Yeah, no, wait a minute, because I think what the intention of the writing is that it's a creature that, like, you are supposed to teleport next to a creature that you see, and that's the anchor. That's the way that it's written, but the problem is it's written so badly, it doesn't say that, it says something completely different.
I would honestly interpret this as this is one of those abilities that you cannot target yourself as. For example, I would absolutely not allow you to use yourself as the target creature.
The other problem is that really breaks this very badly.
Yeah.
I understand that it breaks it, but a counterpoint then. If I can't target myself, could I target Caldrix? And I teleport to the other side of the door. Because Caldric's still in my range, I just wouldn't be able to hit him because there's a door in the way.
I would say you wouldn't be able to do that either. The idea is, the intention of this is supposed to be a repositioning spell. So if you're trying to literally teleport...
It's a teleport spell, not a repositioning spell. Because it goes half your speed. The whole point is to teleport, not to reposition.
I really wish they rewrote this.
I get what Zephyr's trying to say, though. The intention is I'm a distance away from somebody, and I'm teleporting to get into their melee range.
Well, in that case, we're going back to the idea of breaking down the wall because the door's that much trouble.
Alright.
I got this crowbar in my hand's getting pretty heavy. Feel like,
Are you going to... Okay, I will say this, then. You yourself
Is
do
the
not...
wall...
Oops, sorry.
Is the wall harder than the door?
It's a concrete wall.
Why would they make a building out of concrete in medieval era?
It's an administrative building that does legal matters. Literally, this is the Lord Mayor's office.
Yeah, no, I just feel like your office would get pretty cold if all your walls were made out of concrete.
They've got magic.
We don't, though, clearly.
True. But I would say going through the wall in this situation, unless you have something that can really punch a hole in it, like an explosive charge, is going to be nigh impossible. That and any debris that falls from the wall is no longer considered part of Arian's or Caldrix's strike, and upon contacting, the ground would make noise. So if you're going to start chipping at the wall, the massive chunks of wall that hit the ground are going to make a noise.
Alright then.
Striking the door, you're still striking a singular object.
I guess we're taking the Metal Gear approach then.
I would say you can attempt to strike the door, but it will not be easy to strike the door.
I mean, it's not exactly striking the door. I think it's like force open is kind of just like it's getting
a skill check.
Getting some kind of wedge in there.
Yeah,
forcing it open.
We tried playing Pathfinder. I guess we're not doing that tonight.
Well, no, we can try to force it open and see if it works, because there's a DC for that.
Was O'Rara able to give me any guidance with that crafting check, or?
Nah. My cantrips were all taken on,
I just mean if it was an attempt to assist.
As an attempt
could
to assist, I'll
definitely
give you a
assist.
plus. I'll give you a +2 vote bonus on this, and Snafu, I'll have you roll athletics to give a bonus as well. So you're gonna aid with athletics, Snafu? Ooh. Snafu, you do the thing where you spit in your hands and rub them together, crack your knuckles, and like grab the farthest point of the lever. And Caldrix is gearing up, getting ready to pry with you. Caldrix, can I see your athletics?
All right. So what is I'm getting? What
Plus
was
3.
my bonus for them? A +3 circumstance. Alrighty.
Yep.
Here we go. 30.
You attempt to try to pry it open. You can hear the metal's starting to bend, but you also see the frame of the door almost like budging and bulging, and it sounds like the metal itself is trying to bend because the frame is not the door, but the door is bending the frame with it. It's getting to the point that it might be loud enough that the guards can hear. If you want to try again, you can try to see if you can force it open silently and try to like just get it done and not worry about it. But it's still going to be a very similarly high DC, because this was pretty much right on the money of DC. Yeah. So you've gotten down the first section of barrier. It's starting to bend, but if you fail, it might activate the guards. That is the warning I'm giving you.
Alrighty. So maybe I could like adjust and get the other side.
Yeah,
Or
now
get
there's
another bit of it.
there's definitely more gaps here.
Actually, hold up. I have better athletics than you, I think, don't I?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was.
It's a 5
Snafu
plus
is a
9.
16 to Caldrix's 14.
All right, you're gonna trade spaces.
You're not silenced though. I thought that was
Right.
significant.
Right. Well, is it, GM? Because if it's not, like you said, since you said that the guards are hearing.
The door would have been very loud, very audible. That was silenced. The frame itself, the building around the door, is like starting to get affected by how hard you're moving it. You're affecting the foundation itself. So the next one, if failed, will like be noisy enough that it will activate. But you have more purchase here to kind of get it open. So if you get it open, you get it open.
Do you want me to light the pacifying sensor and just kind of stand off to the side in case they start coming this way?
Yeah, let's also drop the snares.
That's true. So whoever has the snares should probably drop them and like put them.
How's that?
You're gonna put some snares down?
Since we have 4.
If you're feeling ambitious, you can put them up the hall a little bit. Is there someone in the group that's pretty quiet and stealthy?
I
don't know. I mean,
I have, I think,
why
one
take
of the
the
best
risk?
spells in the party.
I have a plus 13. What do you have?
Also
would-
a plus 13.
Yeah, but also, like, we're almost all melee fighters. Why would we take that risk?
I would rather not get closer to them because I am ranged.
Exactly. Like, if they fall into the snare, I'd rather they be closer. That way we can just go up to them and smack them.
That's fair.
Remember, you do also have 3 mulligans where the group downstairs can cover for a failure.
I feel like just pushing it. I could roll higher than a 13 any day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, we've got personal hero points.
I mean, mathematically, 13 is already way above average, but,
I know,
you know.
but sometimes would I still get the same circumstance modifier?
That circumstance modifier, yes, you would still get it at this point. If so, you would still have that plus 3 because Snafu's still helping you, and you still have the, report of where the weaknesses are from Herrera.
Alrighty, I'm going for it, guys.
Good luck.
I'm re-rolling that for sure.
All right. You all have also gotten to the hour mark almost, so I will give you the party reroll as well as any rerolls that chat wants to give.
Here we go.
Remember, on failure, you can also have the group downstairs.
Wait. One higher than... Oh, wait, no, I didn't...
You didn't.
Sorry.
You didn't add the bonus. It's
That
a
was
31.
a 31. Okay. With a 31, the door does open. You can see inside. It looks like inside there are two office workers, kind of just toiling away, sitting down, kind of going about their paper. One of the office workers is, uses his two fingers and makes a little rubber band slingshot, like flinging a piece of paper over to the other one. They've been burning the midnight oil, but it looks like they're kind of taking it easy right now.
Stefu makes a motion to the others of, punching the palm of their hand without actually making noise. Do we want to beat them up?
I mean, I'm always down to beat him up.
We may have to.
All right.
How do you handle surprise rounds, Abby?
You will get one action. Yeah, it would be... In this scenario, if you want to stealth to try to move in closer without them noticing, you can. Other than that, you will have one action to do something in this surprise round. So basically, a successful stealth can give you a free movement to be right there to donk them on the head. Remember, you also have the band downstairs to cover for you if you need it.
But that would involve communicating to the other group.
Well, we have the microphones or the
You have sending stones?
walkie-talkies.
Yep.
Yeah, we
yes,
can-
I'm just saying it's a matter of you gotta let us know that you need the diversion.
Play that canon music.
Tchaikovsky, you can't use cannons in music.
Fuck you,
Yes,
yes,
I can, and I'm
can.
going to use 21 of them. Tchaikovsky, no. Tchaikovsky, yes. Tchaikovsky, oh, yes.
And don't forget, he also decided to use church bells. Unless
Should be somebody other.
Tchaikovsky special.
Should be somebody other than me, because I can just rush down the other guy because I'm a monk once combat actually starts.
Yep. These are normal commoners.
I mean, yeah, I think we're just we can overwhelm them. Basically, I'm not even worried about them.
If I
If anything, we just have to make sure not to kill them.
The problem is not even not killing them, it's the noise.
Yeah, we have to do it in one round.
If we're too loud, or we take too long, yeah, they'll send people in after us.
So can we get behind them and do the old hand around the face?
If I can get in there and just quietly hit them with the back of my blade using a non-lethal, it'll activate the pacifying rune, so they would have a penalty to attack.
Hold up.
But would they have a penalty to shout help?
That would be a pretty good time to use that incense sensor, actually.
That's the other thing I was thinking of, but I was trying to wait my turn.
Are we gonna get them high?
Can I just walk in there with the sensor and just kind of pretend to be stereotypical hippie?
Wait a minute. Do you want to just you can disguise yourself as the cleaning crew coming through. Be like, I'm just getting some aerosol in here to help spray it down. Make it smell nice in here.
I'm always a fan of the pretending you're supposed to be there strat.
Do you want to try and do that, Herrera?
I mean, I would, except for my deception is terrible. So, not really.
I mean, these are just regular commoners. You might not have a bad time with that. Also, you do have a group of kobolds here that might be able to assist you in something like that. While you may be rolling deception, they might be assisting in getting your gear set up, or, you know, finding materials to make you look like you're a convincing, like, you know, something like that. Heck, actually,
right.
wait a minute. The downtime tea. Hold up, wait a minute. You could just pretend to be a DoorDash.
I feel like we should, if we have a limited amount of those, we should keep them for fuck-ups.
Yep.
Rather than just busting them right now.
Blaze, how many of those Dreamtime teas do you have?
I can just turn my versatile files into, or 2 versatile files into 2 Dreamtime teas.
How many versatile vials do you have?
Let me double check.
It'd be a crazy high amount, and then you could spend 10 minutes to get more.
So you could you could basically be DoorDash and have a cleaning crew person come in, because it doesn't have to be Aurora with the incense. It could be someone else rolling that deception and just doing that too. Oh no!
It's not going to be Arian.
Are we gonna get Arian in? Wait.
It's not going to be Arian.
Snafu in a maid outfit.
I have negative
cleaning
charisma. Negative 2 charisma.
I will give you a +7 status bonus.
Still -2. I'm not the one.
True.
Who has the best charisma out of this little group here?
I think you do.
Really? I do with a +2?
I think we might be tied.
Hold on.
Because I actually have it as like a tertiary ability for Intimidate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody in this group just has +2.
Yeah. Aurora and
Camera has
Caldrix.
+3.
Aurora and Caldrix would be the best 2 with a +2. Then Neve and I have +1s.
Unless you can roll diplomacy.
They're just commoners. It's fine. TM.
I mean, if you are offering them a drink, I will say, you could be creative here. Heck, you could just speak another language if you really want, and be like, I'm just a contractor employee. I don't really know what's going on. I've just been told to clean this place.
If I could go in there and start spouting off the medical benefits about how it's really good for you to reduce your blood pressure and how relaxation has been shown to increase endorphins and use my medicine check instead of my deception.
That'll work.
Sammy is a doctor, to be fair.
Are you giving them a doctor's visit?
I mean, I could. That would be a much better,
All right.
That's so big brain.
The doctor's visitation ability.
Oh my goodness. So, Sammy, you hear someone in there cough lightly. It's your opportunity. Do you do the Looney Tunes, like, suddenly you're in the doctor's outfit and you're running in?
Sure. I could do that. I'll come in with, if Niche is going to give me the teas, I'm going to go in there and start talking about the benefits of tea and how I heard that one of them was coughing, and you really should make sure that you're drinking enough liquids, because the more liquids you drink, the better and faster you will heal, because liquids can help expel all the excess mucus and clear out any irritants.
All right. I will let you roll medicine to do this, as long as Neef's okay giving you the vials and the kobolds are okay with this plan.
I'm fine with this plan.
Just baffle them with bullshit. I love it.
Side, you good with this plan?
Yeah.
All right. Roll a medicine check. Let's see if you can Bugs Bunny your way out of this one.
Because it was a medicine check, I used assurance, so it's a 21.
Okay. And they will fail. You hear one of them just give a little and you walk into the room. What do you say? What are you doing? You're spouting off the benefits of tea. You're walking
Yeah, I'm
around
just
with the
spouting all
incense.
benefits of tea and telling them about how if you have any kind of congestion, whether it's from seasonal rhinitis or from the common cold or rhinovirus or, any of the other multitude of influenza, streptococcus, just going on and on and on about a bunch of medical bullshit terminology to pretty much sound super smart about and make them think that maybe somebody sent me there without actually saying that somebody sent you there.
Is this office in lockdown? Is something going on here? Like, one of them's very confused. The other's like, I don't think I'm getting paid enough for this. I'm getting paid pretty well.
I just want to make sure that everybody here knows the benefits of tea, especially during this time where there's all sorts of allergens and pollens popping up outside.
Are you from the insurance company? And then we'll walk over.
I am a doctor.
Can I see your license?
I don't know if I have. I mean, I technically have a medical license from the town that I was living in before here, so I do technically have a medical license.
Where are you from?
I need to remember where I'm from. It's in my background, I just can't remember the exact town it was from.
Wasn't it Jalberet? Because you spoke Tien?
No, I spoke Tien because it was like the
Katapesh.
Katapesh. Katapesh, which is a commerce city that has people coming in from all over the world.
Okay.
So technically I do have a actual physician's license from Katapesh.
Huh. Why did the boss get the boss does a lot of weird things, but we got somebody from Katapesh? I've heard about that place. They'll take the tea and kind of give you a bit of a weird eye. Not quite sure as to like what this is. It's just like a normal, there's a human, there's a half-elf, guy and a girl. They're just kind of, enjoying their time. They'll take the tea and both of them will, because I can roll multiple checks at the same time.
Can I help with this by speaking Tien as if I'm like talking about the benefits of this tea? Because tea is a big deal in Changsha.
Go for it. I'll let you roll diplomacy or deception or society or
Please, literally anything other than that.
What are you actually saying in Tien?
I am just talking in Tien. They don't know Tien.
Roll a d20 plus 7. You sound like the worst advertisement mascot. Like, there are people in suits on the streets that sell products better than what you're selling right now, but it's already too late. The one has drunken the tea and has immediately fallen over from the critical failure they rolled. The other one's like, that's not that bad. Wait a minute, why are they down? And you see a pang of fear start to come over their eyes as they look on, seeing what's happened. At this point, it looks like he's getting ready to turn and run to the opposite door of the room. Kobolds, here's your surprise round.
I'm grappling him with my tail.
Jesus Christ!
I'm doing the same thing I did to the Braxine. I'm grabbing him by the neck and choking him.
He got literally a 1 on his initiative. Okay. Yeah, no, you critically grab him by the neck, and you don't even hear a sound as he starts to get lifted off of the ground. like his neck completely suffocated as he's like clawing at your tail.
Non-lethally.
Non-lethally, yes, but he's still like not able, like his. Well, you're not gonna crush his trachea. You're cutting off blood flow to his brain to knock him out.
You've put him in a hell of a sleeper hold.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Aurera's gonna look at Snafu and Tien and just say, "Now don't go too far now."
And moderation is key.
You have
I
him.
will respond in Tien.
You have him restrained. What do you do to knock him out?
I could flurry of blows and then attack again.
You're gonna punch him like a punching bag while you got him lifted up in the air?
At this point, if I'm doing it for my tail, I'm just crushing his windpipe until he passes out.
Okay, roll your attack roll.
Oh my god!
Yeah, roll your damage. God damn it! He is immediately, thumb. He is limp in your tail.
I will gently deposit him to the ground.
You softly put him down. As you have knocked out 2 of the people in here without causing too much of a ruckus.
I once trained with the Shadow Warriors of Minkai. They are known as shinobi in this land.
You dork. I love it. I know I've heard this reference before. Alright. You're heading in, and you see what appears to be a room with... Wait a minute, I can affect this. No, not you. I want the door options. Hold up. You see a glass door, one of those fogged glass doors that leads into the office area. But it looks like that the glass also does have some wiring in it. You could break the glass door and try to rip the wiring out to get through, but it is a glass door, which means the glass will shatter, break onto the ground.
It's machinery, right? That's Aurera's area of expertise.
You're also in the magistrate's the Lord Mayor's office if you wanted to, look around or do anything.
Which one of these 2 doors is the glass door that Snafu asked me to look at?
The top one.
The other one up here. I'll seek while we're in here.
I will as well.
I would like to re-roll that.
Alright.
Much better.
Okay. As you're looking around, you see a lot of legal documents and whatnot. You see headlines of the news and things that are in relation to that. There are various things about, Lady Jamandi Aldori's disappearance, and it appears as if they've been collecting some articles on it, as if they're trying to gather information as well. But it's one of the very minor things compared to the larger city deals that they're trying to deal with. You find bags of, there are some safes around that have what appears to be city funds in them, things of that nature, legislative books and planning guides, and the blueprints to the building, which look incredibly similar to the photo that you've gotten. Aside from that, you find letters back and forth to the magistrate, tax documents. It seems like it's all on the up and up.
And I believe we already confirmed with our mystery informant that what we're looking for is in that room, right?
Yes. Specifically in the Lord Mayor's office itself, and you can tell it's his because he's got his name on a plaque outside it.
Question.
Yeah.
Can I use my lore in academia to see if, just to verify that everything in the legal documents is on the up and up?
Go for it.
Motherfucker!
They've dotted some I's and crossed some T's. It looks alright. Doesn't seem like there's much there. It kind of gets lost because this whole thing is a lot of interconnected documents that reference one another, bills that reference bills that reference bills, 4 layers deep, documentation that points to pages lost in file cabinets around the room.
Too much legalese.
It's It's one of those, like, in accordance to PF 1572 and Article 7 of the John Stamos Clause, of Article 1075. These documents are not relevant to cattle farmer west of Brevoy. Things of that nature. Just stuff that is so outlandish and difficult to really parse. Yeah, something could be hidden there, but it's really difficult to kind of check.
Can I use my perception to peek through this door to my right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you rolled it already? I'm looking.
I did.
Is that the 26?
Yeah, because Ariane was already taking care of this room.
Okay. You can look through the door, and you kind of peep through the peephole that there's just a guy. I'll even open the door so you kind of get a bit of a view. He's just kind of vibing. He'll walk down to this door, which appears to kind of look out into the atrium, kind of just lean against it for a little bit. He just seems bored out of his mind, but he definitely seems like one of the hired, people to kind of make sure, everything kind of runs smoothly tonight and ensure that security is upheld. You actually start to see him approach the door that you're at before he leans against it. You get a nice view of his back.
I'll make a motion of neck cut to say no noise, no noise.
Arian will give you a thumbs up.
You hear from the other room him call out, "Are you fucks done in there? I want to lock up." He's checking on the two people in the office. Are you two kissing? Again?
Side, do you still have ventriloquism?
You did hear both of their voices.
I don't think ventriloquism lets me mimic a voice. I think it's just projecting it elsewhere.
Shit.
When you speak or make any other sound vocally, you have a, it's a verbal component spell that replicates noise.
Nope. I do not have Figment.
This may be the time for a distraction.
See, I don't want to say it, but technically, could you make adult noises to make it sound like they're doing something inappropriate in this room?
Oh my. That I see where you're coming from. However, there is a non-zero chance that backfires and he barges in instead.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I am desperately resisting the urge to grab literally any other kobold in this room and start French kissing them as a way to pretend that they are in there.
Well, Arian's the closest.
Wait.
Make a grapple check on Arian.
I said I am resisting it.
If you do that, make a grapple check on Arian. Or you can cash in one of your distractions downstairs.
We might need to do that this time.
Yeah, I say distraction.
I feel like that's gonna be the better option.
The alternative is I kick the door down and I tried to take this dude out in one turn.
If you are all there, you will all have a surprise round to essentially jump on him.
I would rather use the distraction.
Yeah, use the distraction this time.
I've already choked one person tonight. Let's not make it two.
It might be more.
But the
Just
person
stop.
who did not choke was Arian.
Stop! I beg.
Just ask that please stop. Let's please stop.
Okay. We are going to head back down to the stage. And Layla, you are in the performance when all three of you hear over your earpieces you need a distraction. Affy, Kane, Artie, what do your kobolds do? Layla, you are currently on stage. Ginkle, Affy, you are at the table. You have anything that you would like to do to try to distract things for the upstairs group? Feel free to be creative here. If Affy, you want to go up there and do a spectacle showing off your thaumaturgy, or Ginkle, you want to show off your inventions and show your skills there, or if Artie wants to do another performance to try to get her, to get Layla's magical band to burst into a loud cacophony of music. Feel free.
Yeah, you know what? Ginkle will, scoot out his chair, lock arms with, Mechamech, and just approach the, stage a moment. And as, he does so, he is going to announce, I would like to take a quick moment after my granddaughter's stunning musical performance to do a bit of a performance myself, if it pleases the Lord Mayor.
He nods. He even raises a glass.
And as
you're doing this, can I do something real quick?
Go ahead.
I'm going to cast Uplifting Overture on you.
So you're going to be the Laura Hall and Linda Taylor of his Who's Line bit?
I guess.
Alright.
But pretty much if I were to aid him, I get to roll my performance instead of whatever skill would correspond.
Go for it. Hit that performance button. And then Ginkle with musical aid proceed. Oh, big numbers. 35. You are adding to this incredibly well. All right, Ginkle. Go ahead with what you're going to do. You're going to roll that with a +3 status bonus.
Alright. So Ginkle will approach the stage and ladies and gentlemen, tonight, while I may not be a performer in the same manner that my granddaughter is, I am instead a creator, user, and purveyor of objects of a more mechanical nature. For instance, these very boots I wear upon my feet are able, at a moment's notice, to propel me to great heights or great distance. And as such, I would like to perform a brief demonstration. And so Ginkle is going to activate his blast boots.
All right. Your last boots activate, ascending you into the air as people watch, amazed by the spectacle, and quite enjoying what you've done. Can I have you roll crafting to show off the incredible skills that you've prepared these boots with in your handling of them? Okay. With the aid and everything else, you fly about the room as if you were a bird, just going whiskfully around. This old man, barely able to move, now freely floating about the auditorium with such wonderful maneuvering and also such wonderful musical accompaniment. Thank you, Sticker Brush Symphony. This is actually very good for this. So you float around the room, getting everyone's distraction, and then ruckus is enough that upstairs, the man gets pulled away from the door and goes to watch out the balcony, staring out over everything. He is fully distracted. Now might be a good opportunity to get into that room, or it might be a good opportunity to sneak up and try to knock him out with his guard down.
I say focus on the door.
If we can't figure out how to lockpick it, though, it's smarter to knock him out and break it.
I agree.
But let's try lockpicking it first.
But I think we focus on the door first before we yeet a dude off a balcony, basically.
I think I'm still the best with plus 12 lockpicking.
Okay. Snafu, you would like to try to lockpick the door?
Would people like to check out what those wires are about, though? Because that's 100% going to trigger an alarm.
Lockpicking would be considered disabled device, right? Or would that be something? Oh no, pick a lock. Yeah, give me the damn lockpicks. I have a plus 13. What are we doing?
Yeah, actually, you could disable the device and then lockpick the door.
Let's do that. I need the lockpick tools though from you.
They don't provide any bonuses. We could just say I'm passing them off.
That works. Alright, so first we're going to disable the device.
Okay. You look around the door
26.
and see that there seems to be some sort of mechanism on the other side of the glass, but this isn't as airtight as the door that was on the other side. If you can find a way to get to that mechanism on the other side of the glass, it's simply just cutting a couple wires, and that should disable the security mechanism. But you just need to get to that height. Do you have some sort of kobold companion you could stand on, or do you want to try balancing yourself on the bookshelf to your side?
I could balance on a bookshelf.
Okay, I believe
Caldrix, lift that twink up.
How dare you?
Am I wrong?
Boost.
Not entirely, but still.
Alright, roll athletics to lift that twink. And as long as this... Oh, yeah.
I lift like a pro.
You with one hand just pick him up by the collar, throw him up, and then, hold your hand up like a platter, and, have both of his feet underneath of you. This was easy. And he is up at the height where he can cut it. The security mechanism for the door is disabled. It is now just a locked door.
Alright, I would like to get off of Caldrix and pick the lock.
Alright, go for it. Woo, doggy! It does take a little bit. The tumblers, there's many of them. I think 7 in total as you click through each one. Just, come on. Come on. Okay, we've got a catch on 2. Moving on to 3.
Yeah, I can't believe Mark is the lockpicking lawyer.
As with your
Do you have lore
legalese.
legal?
I know, but I do have lore academia, which I think would be pretty close.
And eventually, the door does eventually give, and you're in the room.
I'll stand watch. Unless it's a mess,
That
then I got
was-
the perfect thing.
just moved the camera. Isn't there a safe in this room somewhere that we need to pick?
Yep, look around for it.
We do a little seeking.
As you enter the room, you see paintings on the walls. The desk is pretty intricate. You know, it's a pretty well done office.
I'm legally blind.
I'm re-rolling that.
I used my hero point already. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Snafu, you've seen this a million times. You take a look behind the painting, and you see that it's like on a hinge. You flip it open. There it is, the safe right there.
Yeah, I literally just poke my head in the room and point it out and go back to watching for the guy.
At this point, not only did you spot that, but you also spotted that there seems to be, like, the desk, the way it's laid out, there might be a secret compartment in it.
Point.
Alright. Is the painting behind the chair, or is it somewhere else in the room? Just
The painting's
curiosity.
behind the chair. It's of him, of course.
Okay, of fucking course. I'm gonna try and pick a lock. Did Snafu see any traps on the safe before I pick it open?
It looks like it's embedded in the wall, so you're not just going to be able to grab it, but it's a pretty thick safe too. Heavy metal, a big spinning knob, even a three-pronged bar.
That's fine. I'm just picking the lock.
You attempt to pick it, but this one, being a safe, as big and as powerful as that is not enough to get over that wall. You feel the picks snap, but you're able to pull them out before the metal's completely bent in there. You may need to try another method or begin looking around the room to see if there's a hint or combination. Wouldn't it suck if there was a post-it note on his desk with his password?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna investigate his desk. Since Snafu also pointed out that there might be a secret compartment. Hobla.
His desk has a lot of pictures of his family. Looks like portraits of his wife and his two daughters.
Just out of curiosity, Abby, can you see what I rolled? Because it's not letting me, like, unprivate the roll.
I'm looking. You rolled a 24. Okay. You're able to look around. You see inside that desk, in that secret compartment Snafu pointed out, looked like a bag of gold of about 100 coins.
I'm gonna take it and put it in the party stash.
I can't
100
believe
gold.
while my wife is away, she's robbing the mayor blind.
Okay.
But not ours.
Would anyone like to perceive around the room?
Am I allowed to try perceiving around the room again?
Yeah, try to see if you find anything that isn't just photos around the room.
Snap your
anyone
fingers
else-
if you need my eyes again.
That is not enough. You see just a lot of photos of his family. He's got maybe some tacky plaques of his diplomas on the wall of qualifications.
May I use a party reroll for that dice?
Other people can perceive as well.
Yeah, I can try.
My god.
Yeah, no, this guy really loves his family. Like, he even has, like, one of those really tacky, like, punch-out photo things that you put your family's photos into, and they're, like, in between every letter of, like, love.
Ugh.
Just count the amount of people he's got in his family. That's probably it. Snafu does not know how to count, but fair warning.
We're gonna try another seek.
These
Can I use
dice-
the party reroll this
these-
time?
These
Just roll again!
These dice have been mean
I'm rolling
At this
again.
point, as you seek around
it
the
takes
room,
6 seconds to look.
as you seek around the room, the guy begins to get curious and looks over. Snafu, you see him start to kneel down as if he's going to look through the keyhole of the door.
I'm doing the Yakuza meme that everybody has seen where Kiri just kicks the door open and knocks the dude out.
Okay, this is a beefy dude. If you are going to do that, I will give you a moment to kind of pull whoever is going to help with this task over to the door to assist in this process. And I will give you, if you roll successful against this dude's athletics, or if you roll a successful athletics check against kicking the door open on him to kick him aside, it will give you an extra sneak attack turn. Or not a turn, an extra action you can take during your sneak attack phase. Does that make sense? So instead of one sneak attack action, you'll have a second that you can perform.
I could just see Caldrix and Snafu being like back to back facing the door.
All right, the two of you are going to go to the door and kick it open together to try to knock him back. Who's taking lead and who's taking aid on this?
I was just going to roll athletics.
Go for
the better athletics.
Yeah.
Go for it.
You want to roll aid first?
Sure, this is an aiding athletics check. And maybe not.
You whiff it. You whiff it hard and you kick the file cabinet.
Fuck those files.
Those files aren't seeing the light of day. Snafu, kick the door down.
Oh
With
my
a
god!
nat
You
20,
did not need the help.
you bounce the man throughout the room as he lands on the floor. He is still on his feet, but I will have you roll damage to see how much that shook him up. Alright, he takes 17 damage from the fierce kick. You guys have 2 actions in your sneak attack phase, but I'm gonna have everybody who's running in there roll initiative. It is go time.
I guess the question is, do you want me fighting or do you want me to continue seeking?
You can fight or seek. It's whatever the party wants you to do.
That's why I'm asking the party.
Sorry.
You're fine. I guess I'll stay and seek.
All right.
Caldrix and Snafu got
cat
this.
in there.
Okay, so it's just Snafu and Caldrix going in to take out this dude?
I think Miles is going in too, is what
Yeah, the cat's
Sammy
going
was
in
trying to
too.
say.
Alright. Cat's charging in as well. I love the Cobalt van, I'm just seeing it now.
How is he only barely injured from me dealing that much damage?
This is
He's-
his bodyguard on the same tier as the men you fought in the bar. This
Yeah,
is not
this-
your normal Joe Schmo.
Yeah, but the
This
guys
is-
at the bars were pushovers.
Because you nuked them all with a fireball turn 1.
Yeah. I did fireball them in our surprise round.
Alright, you guys have basically free a movement and an action to try to silence this guy before he goes loud.
I think Urera joined us.
Alright, the 4 of you will be going in. Don't worry about the lights, they're there for the aesthetic.
Uh-huh. Just see a sliver of blue light shining on Arian from fucking nowhere.
So I have a real quick random question.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the guard that you said came out to see Ginkle's performance with the blast boots, right?
Yes.
Would the door that he is adjacent to right now be open? And would Ginkle have seen this going on while he's flying around?
No, he closed the door.
Okay.
That means no one can see him get choked in a second.
Why are the cops outside?
Because it's for the aesthetic. Because it had this built in, and I'm like, damn, this is cool. I'm gonna use it for when they go hot. When they go loud. Okay. So you are lashing out. You made a successful attack, and that will do 11 damage.
DC 24 Fortitude save or stand.
Alright. Fortitude save. He just succeeds over it.
Alright. That's all you, Keldrix.
Aurora, it's your turn.
And Rera, of course.
First things first. Telling the cat to go in. It made me stop him there. But I wanted to try and get all the way over there.
You can get over there. I can drag you over. Right next to him?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Miles has ran in. Chomps up going. Make your attack. That'll hit. He'll take 8 damage.
Okay, so that was his 2 actions.
You still have 1 action of your own right now, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
You could hit him with the bow.
Well, no, I can't move and then attack. That's 2 actions, and I have 1 left.
I'll say you were standing up here where you had line of sight to him. Because I'm assuming all of you kobolds are basically stacked on each other for the door.
Yeah.
So I'll basically, like, yeah, move you there so now you have line of sight. Because you all were basically just already, like, lined up together in one space, but... It will just go wide, hitting the couch. The leather couch has taken 1 point of damage. You want to re-roll that?
I can... Yeah, I'll re-roll it.
Alright.
What level are these guys that a 23 doesn't hit?
7.
Why are they the same level as us?
Because they're on par with you guys.
You're fighting one at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, well, that reroll didn't work, so...
Alright. Unless somebody in chat wants to give it over. So you're more than welcome to do. Okay, I'll give it a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2... White Luigi! Go for it one more time, Herrera.
You can do it! Hear me?
I'm trying to help. Oh, okay.
It's all good. Alright, that does hit. It does not hit the couch. It bounces off the leg of the couch and goes right into his elbow.
That's a hell of a deflect.
It was! It did 14 damage to him. Alright. Keldrix.
What's the next reaction?
Oh wait, you have a reaction?
Yeah, because it was a... I have a pacifying rune.
Oh, okay.
It did not do lethal damage.
Okay, so he has pacified 1? Or he rolls something against that. Hold up.
You have to do a will save or be pacified.
Okay. What is the DC for him to beat on that? A 20 will, so he is not pacified by this.
Okay, sorry.
You're
Caldrix.
You're good. You're still kicking his butt pretty well. Caldrix, it's your turn. You got 2 free actions.
2 free actions. Sounds like sudden charge, because that is 2 actions to run in.
Hold up. Flanking.
Oh yes, of course. Might as well.
Yep. Get your points.
This dude's got crazy... Oh, apparently you're flanking with me if I alt. Funny.
Alright.
And he's getting whacked with the great axe.
Hit him. You crit!
Heck yeah.
You're so
Real glad you're
instinctively
here.
built to use the bladed edge of the axe. Spinning it around to the blunt edge feels unnatural, but you get a real good weight with it. Roll your crit damage.
That will be...
Oh my
44
god!
damage.
There we go.
You knock him out. The man unconscious before he could even get a word out. And everything gets calm once more.
Aurera's gonna go in and make sure that he is fully stabilized and not, like, completely dead from that last hit.
Yep.
Checking our rooms. Checking our corners.
Alright. You can take a peek into the next room. I'll have you roll perception. Aurera, it's very easily to get him stable. He's going to be out for a while, but he's not out. With that, you can see inside the room. You can see that it appears to be a map room, but if there is someone in here, isn't visible from where you're at.
What about true hearing? Because they took off my earplugs for this.
Okay. You can hear that it sounds like there might be someone in there, but it's really difficult to hear over the crowd downstairs.
X motion. No, this is a no-go.
Can I attempt another seek check while they're searching?
Go for it. Roll him.
I'm gonna go Elparian.
Yeah.
I certainly rolled something.
You did not roll high enough.
God damn it.
Aurera's checking
Hype
it.
train.
Goodness. Hello, Cyber Joel. Thank you for the 10 subs. Thank you.
Your friend, hope you're doing well.
Hope you're doing well. Holy moly. Yeah, we're currently doing some tabletop. We've got a bunch of kobolds here that are currently infiltrating a legal office trying to get a prize inside. Okay. Oh, thank you. Alright, you are currently sneaking around Snafu. You see it. On his desk, he's got a calendar. Oh, thank you for the resub as well, Cyber Joel. On his calendar, every month has on the addendum on the side his 2 daughters' birthdays. The 2 numbers, not the year, just the month and the days. Every single page of the calendar, including the months that it's not on. It starts to make sense. Those 4 numbers might be the key.
Presuming that Snafu tells me or points this out to me, because I'm apparently I left my glasses at home today.
Yep. As you sort of figure out the mystery there, slowly you click open the safe, and slowly it does unlatch and begin to open. Aryan, before you is a box. A box with locks. Many locks. But it's got a handle. Oh my goodness.
That's a lot.
Oh,
It's a lot of... Holy... Cyber
Wow.
Troll, thank you! 20 subs!
That's a lot of money.
Damn.
Holy...
that's a lot of nuts.
Thank you. You gave people in this session subs. Oh my goodness. I need water. Excuse me a minute.
Well, so we're at a level 7 hype train then. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, just a level 7 hype train, alright. Yeah, usually alerts are muted.
I know out of nowhere.
I would like to remove the box of locks.
The locks around the box are quite locked in place. You'll have to make a thievery check, but you can also just pick up the box with all the locks.
I
would
was
like-
gonna say.
I would like to pick up the box with all the locks and put it on the table so I can pick the locks.
You can start to pick the locks on the box.
Wait, why are we not just taking it and running?
You could.
I feel like we should. My thought process, right, is that we go through all of this. I pick all of these locks, take out whatever is inside the box, and then put everything back so it doesn't look like anybody's been in here.
We've already beaten up 3 people.
And the door is destroyed beyond repair to get into this office.
I guess we're taking the box and running then. Fuck!
Did I see anything in this north room right here when I rolled?
If you look through the door, you find that hallway that you were just looking out onto. That you guys were entering in from, just from another angle. You can see the 2 men are still talking.
Let's not go that way.
So, I guess for the rest of the infiltration crew, take the box and run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm taking the box and running.
Do you communicate
I will
this to
pick
the
up the
people
snare.
downstairs? That you have got the box and you are getting out?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Did you miss anyone? I don't think so. Thank you, Cyber Joel. Alright, can I have all of you gather and I will copy paste you downstairs? Alright.
We are still leaving these snares up there, though, right?
Yes, you are leaving the snares up there.
Snares.
I'm keeping 1.
Alright. Control C. Delete. Control V. There you guys are.
Isn't that
Back
nice?
downstairs.
Shit. Motherfucker.
The guards down along the hallway still seem to be in conversation while the other guards have returned back to their post. How do you get out?
Oh, ventriloquism!
Okay.
I will divert their attention away from the door from a voice in the outside.
Okay.
I'll make it sound like
Cyber Joel,
there's been a
thank
murder.
you. You will make a murder sound out in the woods? What is the range?
Well, I'll go and I didn't say in the woods, but I meant like around the corner. But yeah,
Okay.
let me go get the range.
Holy moly, Cyber Joel, thank you. You didn't have to do that. It's very appreciated. I don't think... Yeah, no, you didn't... Thank you. I'm hoping you're enjoying Tabletop, as well as everyone watching at home. Alright, can I see the text for ventriloquism? Oh, that's a big radius.
60 feet.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
I'll make it sound like it's all the way far away across the streets.
Okay.
Like-
What is the proper text for it? Because
One second in that case.
if there's a check for it, I'll have you roll that check to see if you distract both of them or just one of them.
The whole point of having spells is to not roll checks.
True. Verify apparent location. Fairly vocalize. Any creature that hears the sound will attempt to disbelieve. Any creature that hears the sound can attempt to disbelieve the illusion.
Which goes against my spell DC, and good fucking luck with that.
Okay. What do they need to roll to go against your spell DC?
Perception against my spell DC.
Okay. I will have them both roll perception. Where is perception on this sheet? Thank
At
you.
least I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah. Just trying to find where perception is. Because I see their
in-
initiative. It's
In the second
NPC.
part of this...
Yeah, it's the NPC
Yeah, me too.
sheet. Yeah.
What I was going to say was, I believe the perception check is in the heightened part of the spell.
No. It's in the first part.
Yeah.
The
'cause
first part is any creature that hears the sound can attempt to disbelieve your illusion. In the second part, it says before a creature can attempt to disbelieve your illusion, it must actively attempt a perception check or otherwise use actions to interact with the sound. Although I guess it would make sense to be perception because it's auditory. Never mind, ignore me. I'm stupid.
Okay.
I've got the archives up, and it says this that attempting to disbelieve illusions happens when a creature seeks or otherwise spends actions to engage with the illusion, comparing the result of its perception check to the caster's spell DC.
Okay, so then they will both
Since
do
I
a
made the
seek check.
sound... Yeah, they would have to go over there where the sound was to disbelieve the illusion. So they're getting far away no matter what.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they just believe it.
Okay. One of them quickly starts to head off, the other kind of sticking by the alley. And the first one kind of walks off to kind of figure out what's going on. What the hell was that? Was that some dying dog or something? I don't know. They kind of like begin to discuss one another. Are you trying to sneak out the door and make way to the other side in the middle of the night?
I meant that the spell was way off map, like 60 feet to the west.
Okay. I didn't know if it was around the corner or 60 feet to the west. You see them kind
And
of
then
go
down the streets far away from the house.
Yeah, one is very visibly far, but the other is like kind of staying close to the building, but keeping an eye on his buddy and like has his weapon on his sword, just like I'm ready to go help him, but I also know I'm gonna get yelled at if I don't get too far away from here.
Points like Caldrix. You make no noise still.
True.
They would be off guard to your attack too.
Are you going to sneak up behind him and whap him in the back of the head?
I think I am.
And the whole point of using spells is that there's no checks involved.
I see. So, he is fully distracted. How hard are you going to hit him on the back of the head? He will be off guard, so you will get a +2. Plus, he is distracted, so I will give you a +5. This will be a success. I just want to know how good of a success.
I mean, definitely enough to knock him out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I could sneak up on him entirely, I can do a swipe to get another +1.
Go for it.
And you're giving me what, a +5?
A +5 from sneaking up on him and whatnot.
Goodness.
Alright, that'll do a normal hit.
Not that great of a roll, but a big old bonus makes up for it.
Go for it. See how much damage you do to see if you immediately knock him out or if he might need another hit.
I should have raged first. 27.
That is perfectly fine. He is... It does not immediately kill him, but it does
Massive
knock him the
damage.
hell out.
Wonder why they still have that. That's not a thing in this system anymore.
Yeah, I don't know, but you immediately do knock him out, and he is down.
Let's move.
Alright, are you guys heading back
I
to...
want to say, sorry to interrupt. I want to say when Ginkle hears over the stone that they got it, Ginkle tells them, "Don't come back in the front. Go back to the bar."
I was gonna go to the Elder Mansion, actually.
Okay.
Where did we agree to meet up?
The bar is our hub point, not the manor.
You'll notice as you start to get around the building, a very shady figure seems to be waiting outside the building for you all. Hold up, let me get him real quick. As you turn the corner, he calls out, "Hey, look at you. I knew kobolds were good at this kind of thing. I didn't know how well you were at being sneak thieves."
This individual can
Sometimes-
see in the darkness.
Do not. Oh, the invite expired, Cyberjoel. I can get you an invite. Wait, what was that?
This individual is seeing us even though we're in pitch black darkness.
Yes. Isn't that something? It's definitely, you can't see what they are underneath it, underneath their costume. They're very hidden.
Not a fan of giving up what we've got worked so hard to get that easily, especially to the
ditto.
first person we see.
Understandable, understandable. You know, you've got to do what you need to do. But I will say you should be able to head back in. For I think the party is just getting started, and you may want to accompany your compadres.
That was a part of the plan. The plan was to get back to the bar.
Oh no, I'm talking about the others. Things might be getting a little hot in there very quickly.
I don't like how you're saying this.
You have a building full of guns and a security building. You had to have knocked out at least 3 people to get to where you're going. To get to where they've been. They won't stay unconscious forever, and when the moment they find out things have gone wrong and somebody's stolen something, you better be sticking together rather than split apart.
How long do people stay unconscious? 1d10 hours?
I think it's GM Fiat.
No, it's Pathfinder. It's almost never GM Fiat.
Almost.
That and there are other guards on patrol that may find something's awry. You only knocked out one of the 2 guards that went to go investigate. And you know what's going to happen when he finds his buddy knocked and splayed out on the ground.
Didn't we send the message to them so they can, like, make their own escape at this point?
Yeah, we should be back at the bar. It's safer. And not give up the stuff immediately.
Regarding unconsciousness, the GM determines how long you remain unconscious from a minimum of 10 minutes to several hours.
Ah,
Alright, thank you.
so the proper rule is, it is what I say it is.
Is at
Although-
least 10 minutes.
It is. How long has it been since you guys have made your escape and knocked out a guy?
Our spells have not run out, so less than 10 minutes.
It's been a lot less than 10 minutes.
A lot less.
Alright, alright. Meeting up at the bar might be a good idea, but do be careful. I don't know if you'll have the easiest time with it. You do have some very precious cargo.
Cracks knuckles. Tail also makes bone-popping sounds.
Pop's neck.
Alright. At that time, Layla, Ginkle, and Lychee, you have heard that the other crew has gotten out and is heading back to the tavern. What do you do?
I think it may be time to excuse ourselves for the evening and apologize to the mayor for our early disappearance.
Yes, but how do we go about doing so?
I am old. I need my rest. I am unfamiliar with the town. I need your assistance to get back to the inn in which we were staying at.
That might work. We could go with that.
He is old, and he can use the rest. I will let you roll diplomacy or deception on this.
Let's see which one's better for me. Technically diplomacy.
Alright. As the procession moves on and slowly the band begins to return back to the stage,
I'm gonna re-roll that.
the Lord Mayor walks up to the 2 of you with a big smile and clasps your hands. Oh, this was wonderful. Oh, you both showed off such fascinating and interesting performances. I'm honestly honored to have you all here.
Oh, it was the least I could do. You
Well-
gave me an invitation to your home. I must give it the best it deserves.
Oh, you certainly know how to treat somebody. Honestly, I should come and visit your town sometime. It sounds like it'd be a wonderful affair.
We may have to set up in accordance then.
Oh, it would be wonderful. It would be. You see him pause for a moment as he goes to put his finger to his ear. He spaces out for a moment. What? Yes. The guard? Excuse me, madame. I think I must be going. There may be a disturbance.
It's quite alright. I do have to take Grandpa home, though. He's late for his medication and such.
Yes. Tend to the elderly. And he runs off.
As he runs off, she's just gonna look at and go, well, that was easier said than done. We should
And now
move.
let's make it easier done than said. And Ginkle just walks. Oh,
Yeah, I can't see the map for whatever reason. I'm gonna reload.
Deselect tokens. You might be controlling the other camera.
Okay, there we go.
Alright. Lychee, are you heading out with the gang and whatnot?
Yep. We'll just politely excuse myself from the table where I've been sitting with the Kingdom Place official and just join the others
yes.
as they head out.
Lindsay, we are retiring for the night. Would you care to join us?
Lindsay looks on, bit smiling, bit pleased about what she's done. Yeah, no, this was a lovely affair. I'm not quite sure why everyone wasn't able to join us, but it seemed as if those of us that were able to come had a wonderful time. You did a wonderful performance, Layla.
Oh, thank you very much. I put my heart into it.
It shows.
It also saddens me that they couldn't be here, but, everybody has their own business they must attend to.
Roll deception.
I knew it.
Lindsay raises an eyebrow. After all the heart you put in your performance, it's so strange that they couldn't be here.
Something we can tell the tale of later. It's not my only performance,
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm excited to see what else you do. I've heard you noodling on the guitar at in the office while Aberdeen does her work. Honestly, I'm curious to see what other songs you have prepared.
Noodling?
Yeah, noodling on the guitar. You've never heard of it?
I've never heard that phrase in my life.
I've heard of
I
it.
have.
I've heard it. It's like doodling, but noodling.
Like
I guess.
Alright.
But she'll just smile at that and give a small bow. Yes, but I do believe we need to be getting Grandpa Ginkle home.
As you do, it's very easy to slip away, but it seems as if there seems to be some sort of kerfuffle or chaos as you start to get out, as people are asked to leave the square. It seems as if the jig is up and they're aware that something has happened.
I take it everything went well.
Is that you asking me?
I'm asking everybody at this point because I'm assuming we've all met back up.
You've never seen Snafu more magically exhausted in his life.
Same to Layla for you, actually. She looks just drained right now.
We're both looking like we didn't sleep at all.
Meanwhile, Caltrix is pumped.
Oh. He's just like super pumped and very happy about this. You did great.
Caldrix is hype on adrenaline, feeling like a kid again.
Herrera is running over to Ginkle to give him a big hug.
Arian is flopping onto the table.
It seems as if revelry is to be had, at least for what appears to be a moment, before...
Should we take that box somewhere private and see if we can pry it open?
Yes!
Okay, are you gonna head upstairs and try to pry open the locks on the box to see what's inside?
I mean, I would prefer to pick them instead of prying them open like a savage.
I mean, I would imagine I could take my crack at it.
I will let you roll...
Pretty sure I'm the best in picking locks around here.
I will let you roll thievery 3 times. If you get 2 successes out of 3, you're able to pick the locks tonight. And that I will count crits as double successes.
Already a question. Or not... Layla, a question.
Yes.
What is your lockpicking?
Plus 13.
We have the same.
Ah, I see.
You could alternate. One of you works on one
could.
side, the other works on the other.
How about one of you aid the other?
That works too.
Which is probably the better choice.
There we go.
Are you expert in thievery?
Trained.
Damn. I was gonna try and follow the expert, but that's not gonna work here. Alright, that's fine. We can
There
alternate.
is also that thing that Layla was able to do with Ginkle.
Huh?
Ah, yes, true. I could do that.
Layla
I
has
could
a
do an
thing.
uplifting overture.
Oh!
You lay some some wonderful music to them to try and support them with an uplifting overture. You're supporting Arian with a performance check. Go for it. Whew, the music, it gets your blood pumping. I will give you a
my god.
+5 as you feel like the coolest. Like, I'm going back to the stealth music as you start to pick the locks again, because it's just like you're in the zone.
My performance fucking rolls, man.
All right, roll your thievery 3 times with a +4
I thought it was a +5.
or +5. Sorry,
22.
not enough. These locks are very, very well done. These are not master locks at all. These are legendary locks.
May I use a party reroll for that one specifically,
Yeah, absolutely.
please?
Yes.
Thank you. Better.
You seem to get a couple of them open, but it's more of the weaker ones, and there's still too many locks to open it, but you've started to make progress on it.
Alright. Chat, friends, I need your energy.
Everyone, give him the spirit, the spirit lockpicking lawyer.
To the deities of Pathfinder, may I channel the spirit of the lockpicking lawyer into this check?
I'm getting the crowbar ready.
It's a 22. If anybody wishes in chat to assist the lockpicking lizard.
I do be a lizard.
That's
I
what-
do pick locks. Kind
Luigi.
of.
White Luigi's giving you a
Boy.
reroll.
Here we go. That's so much better. Holy shit.
It's very easy, and soon all of the locks are off the box. Your hands are around it as suddenly you hear what appears to be a large noise downstairs. You hear the Lord Mayor looking around. I know those little bastards are around here. They're the ones that took it. The people that were there knocked out. They must have been the ones. It was kobolds. Kobolds! I knew I was wrong to trust the kobolds.
Yeah, quickly.
Hide me.
I'm going to cast a spell instantly as soon as it's open.
I'm also gonna cast a spell on myself.
I am casting Sigil, and it's heightened, so I'm gonna know the location of these papers for 1 month.
It is not papers inside the box.
Oh.
As you open up the box, slowly the black sheath over top of it unveils itself as you find a pillow holding what appears to be a large red egg.
Oh.
No, pause. I'm still gonna sigil it.
Okay.
Strange, but I can think about this later.
Can I still cast a spell on myself?
Go for it.
Not that this is going to help necessarily, but it might. Blur.
So
On me.
You've become blurry and gained concealed. You are all upstairs as you hear the screaming of the Lord Mayor and his crews start to march in. Get a perimeter around the building. I don't want them escaping. And more men seem to get ready or guard the door.
So, out the window, I go, I guess?
After Aryan casts Blur on themselves, we need to figure out what we're doing here.
As you look outside, you can see quite a few men and policemen have surrounded the building. Not just the brutes that he had hired, but the local PD as well.
Well, I could try to convince him that it wasn't us, but I don't know how well this is going to go.
I have the evidence in my hands. I need to do something with it, like yesterday.
Who's good at favorite? You could conceal an object?
I could conceal an object. You're right. I could do that. Hup! That's a 2.
You try to put the egg in your mouth, it does not fit.
a little help, please.
To shove the egg in your mouth?
To help me conceal the egg.
I continue to be aghast and amazed at your efforts.
It's certainly ghastly, I guess.
Says Nafu in character.
Unless chat wants to give me another reroll. Oh dear.
Yeah, not unless I got spell recharges, I'm not gonna be able to fix this problem either.
Wait. Don't we have a banked party reroll, or is that costs?
That is
a banked like damn.
You were just given a reroll anyway.
Yep, you've got a reroll.
Okay.
Conceal your egg.
Conceal the egg. Much better. $26.
You quickly hide the egg within your cloak, and it looks like it's just like, wow, you had a lot to eat tonight. Wow, isn't that crazy? It actually looks like it's pretty right, but as you kind of sneak your eyes downstairs, you see not only the Lord Mayor, but the man that you specifically knocked out. All right, I want you to go and look and find them and identify the kobolds that knocked you out. He looks a bit beaten up.
I'm proposing that I jump out the window and start running whilst and take their attention. I'd be a distraction.
You are going to sacrifice yourself to be a distraction.
I did beat him up.
You did beat him up,
Him
but there was more than just you there.
Yeah, but if I take their attention away, they're gonna go after me.
That doesn't.
Is this the one that was upstairs that drank the tea, or
this is the person that was knocked out by the group. So he
specifically the one that Snafu choked out. Yeah.
He saw all 5 of you.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I mean, they're not gonna stay here if they see one of us.
They might, but they might also only send a small portion of their men to chase you, and the rest will stay here until the situation's resolved.
Thoughts?
It
I
is
may have a spell for this. But I have to think of how I would implement it. It's the
We
one
still
I
have to-
linked earlier.
We still have the Brazier of Harmony, I guess.
It's true.
They wouldn't take hostile actions near me.
Do I still have it, or
Yeah.
I would assume it would have been passed back around at this point.
so? I think it's still in the party stash.
It's in my inventory. I never put it away.
Ah, okay. Well, you have it then.
Yeah.
Do you have a suggestion? Do you think that will be enough to get over the Lord Mayor's DC?
I'm not targeting the Lord Mayor.
Oh?
That's where you're mistaken. If he's relying on this man for information, I cast
Target the
suggestion
man.
on him and be like, oh, yeah, you would say no to any of these kobolds being the one, correct? And just influence him to say no.
And there are commoners, so their saving throws are dog shit, as we found out.
That's my plan.
Okay. The Lord Mayor and his troop approach the door, and you hear a loud knocking as he bangs his fist against it. Layla Akar Elurai, are you in there?
She herself will be the one to open the door.
As she opens
My,
the door,
you come in with such a startle. Is anything wrong? How can
There
I
was a-
assist you?
he looks at you as the guards rush in, like immediately standing to his sides, and we'll kind of simulate the open tavern here being the kind of the situation visually. And if you guys are off to the side, we'll just kind of like simulate this here, pretty much, if that makes sense. Because I don't have an upstairs scene for this. Because I wasn't
You're
expecting
fine.
for you all to get out so cleanly. I would have expected some sort of resistance, but no, you rolled way too hot.
That's... yeah.
Yeah,
It's revenge for how garbage we rolled during costs.
true. But
It's like, of course we're gonna try to get out clean, eh? I'm surprised you didn't plan for the possibility of success.
Arian, I'd like you to roll a d20 and keep another one ready for the future. I will just be like Arian d20, and I will ask you to roll it.
Just a straight D20.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it just be thievery for more concealing an object?
No, it's not concealing an object. It's something else.
That's an 11.
Mm-hmm. Because currently the egg is pressed against your body. And what do eggs like?
Oh, fuck.
You're cold-blooded, though.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's true. I'm a reptile. I'm cold-blooded. This is
Yeah.
fine.
Yes, but you're in a warm tavern with warm clothes on that are nice and insulated.
Are we?
The tavern itself is a very warm and cozy environment, with central heating from the large fireplace downstairs.
I am also wearing leather armor.
Is leather armor insulating?
Yes.
And that, not directly, no, but I imagine, especially after all of the rapid movement I've done recently, that it'd be pretty warm in there.
You have burnt a lot of energy this evening. And your bellies may be full of nice warm ale. Who knows? But I'm gonna just have you roll d20s and pray you don't crit. Which crit? Don't worry about it.
I'm concerned.
He looks on. Layla, do you know that 5 kobolds reportedly broke into my mansion as you were giving your performance?
That's horrible. How could anybody do such a thing?
I need a deception.
You know, that spell has the subtle trait, by the way, so if you do use it, no one's gonna know.
I know. That's why I took it.
It's great.
That's a 16. Does anyone want to help her on this, or
At this point, we would have another reroll.
You would.
Maybe.
You would. You have, since the beginning of session was 6, currently 8:30. You would have 2 banked rerolls. I know you used one upstairs. I don't know if you used the other one.
We definitively didn't, because I recall people waiting for handouts a lot.
Okay, so you have 1 banked reroll if you'd like to use that.
I think now is a good time as any to use it, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But that's up to the party as well, not just me.
We're kind of like in a life or death situation right now.
Thank you
you're the only charisma character.
His eyebrow raises as he looks to you. That wasn't as bad as it could have been, but it definitely barely flies off his radar. Yes, well, I have somebody who was attacked that evening. Would they be able to look over your troop and investigate them? Can I have them all line up against the wall, please?
I thought this was the free city of Rostov.
This is a criminal investigation.
Very well, we will comply.
I'll line up on the wall, but I'm not singing any songs.
What's the Tal'Dain word for warrant?
At this point, she would look directly at the man who would be walking in and just be like, oh, I am very sure that he won't find his suspect here in this room, as she's casting suggestion with those words.
Okay, cast suggestion.
It is a little bit higher in chat if you just want to do his save will DC of 26.
Okay. We'll see how that goes, unless he gets a nat 20.
I don't think a nat 20 succeeds if you're a commoner.
It would have taken a failure to a success.
No, that would be a crit failure still.
Because natural 20 takes the level of success up by 1 tier.
So it would just become a regular failure.
It would become a regular failure, and if that's the case on regular failure... Yeah.
I'm gonna start lighting up the incense to cast calm on everybody in the room also. So people chill. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a monk. I'm a cleric. I have to do this every morning. It's part of my prayer ritual. I hope you understand.
Okay. Alright. Roll a d20.
Arian?
Like how Scooby is part of the lineup.
Mizu?
I believe they might have stepped away. They said BRB in the chat. How about
okay.
somebody else?
Yeah, that was about 2 minutes ago, and they haven't said anything since, so probably still away.
Still BRB'd. Okay.
But at this point, Layla would just be talking to the Lord Mayor, just like distracting him, so that way he's not really paying attention to the lineup going on.
He's definitely not having any of it, but I'll have you roll diplomacy to see if you can try to peel him away. It's enough to pull his attention away where he's not making direct eye contact with the kobolds, but is kind of looking at you and looking back occasionally. It's enough of a time gap that people can do things when he looks away and focuses on you.
Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted.
You've given people an opportunity. I'm gonna start to go down the line. Commoner looks at you. No, I don't think I remember you. Don't think. He stares at your tail for a moment. No. No.
It's currently holding the Brazier of Harmony, actually. The tail is.
It's very difficult for him to kind of get his mind around it. It's not linking to everything kind of together. It's certainly like, stuff is, well, certainly,
You seem like you need some time to relax. Perhaps meditate? You look very stressed.
He looks very injured, as if someone had, very much bruised his neck heavily.
When was the last time you saw a physician?
I think seconds before we were attacked.
Technically true.
Technically true? Yes, technically true. Okay. At this point, I'm going to... I would like to do the check at this point with the D20.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Oh,
That
shit.
is a...
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
That is a 1.
You know how Abby said better hope you don't crit? And didn't
Yeah.
specify which one?
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure this was the one you were supposed to avoid.
I'm aware.
Volna, you feel heat.
Who?
Not Volna, sorry. Arian, you feel heat around your chest, and it's getting hotter and hotter, warmer and warmer. What do you do?
Suffer in silence.
I will have you roll a will save. Or
Still
else
have
you
the
will
pyrite
take...
right in my pockets.
You have... Or else you will take 2d10 damage.
Is this an auditory effect?
No, this
Or
is...
a sonic effect?
This is just straight heat.
Oh my god.
Arian, the heat, the flames, it's almost too much, and it's unstoppable as the reaction starts to commence. Suddenly, the room's eyes start to turn to you. As everyone starts to approach, curious what this kobold's wiggling about, before suddenly you pull out the egg. Holding it in your hands, it is glowing. It is of a soft, red, warm hue. It is strange and inviting. And as the egg sits there a moment, you look on, and everyone looks on aghast in this moment. As the egg forms into a small dragon that looks at you. Mama!
Oh, no.
And that's where we'll leave things for tonight.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Can I reapply my sigil to the actual dragon instead of the shell?
The shell became the dragon, so the sigil still stays, but that is where we will leave things for tonight.
Okay.
Well,
I don't think I can talk my way out of this one.
I was not prepared for parenthood.
The Lord Mayor reaches down, grabbing his
I have a great
weapon.
grandchild now.
As all of them draw their weapons, getting ready to strike. He took
Hey,
it!
hey now. Hey now. Brazier of Harmony. They can't take hostile actions.
He took it. Hand it over. Right now, he's waving his hand. Not taking a hostile action, but definitely trying to be intimidating around the child.
Do I need to roll something to try and convince this man that trying to give him the dragon now is a bad idea?
You can try to. Yeah. Do you have diplomacy?
Not really.
Too bad. If you'd like to help Herrera, you can.
Could I use my academia for this?
Do you want to try and talk his ear off about how this is a really bad thing to do?
Yes.
I will allow it, but you will take a penalty. It will.
How much of a penalty?
-5. Because he is
Fucking
not interested in the facts about this. He is very much mad you took his prize.
Can I use diplomacy to try and talk as well and plead the case?
Go for it. You can roll to assist, but you're going to need something very good to assist on this.
That's pretty good.
He's approaching with angry hands to you, Aryan. Give that to me now. Rage is bubbling.
I would not recommend it at this stage.
All right.
This dragon has seen me as their parent, and removing that bond now could have very negative effects to everyone in this room.
Do you know what I had to do to get that?
I don't particularly care at this point.
You have multiple uses of that, Layla?
Aryan,
I
can you
get
speak
2
Draconic?
casts.
I can speak Draconic, yes.
Okay, when people are affected by the calming effect of the whatchamacallit?
The calm spell.
The calm spell.
It's
What
stronger
did it-
than the calm spell, actually.
It's a level 3 calm spell according to the block for the Brazier of Harmony.
Okay,
Like,
they
there's
must,
just no save, they're just fucked.
they just are in the calm. How long does this last?
Until I run out of incense, which is like ammo.
How much
So, until I
incense-
run out of 100 gold.
Oh my god.
Doesn't Calm give a save though?
Calm has a wisdom
no.
save.
Calm itself does, however... Oh, yeah, I guess it would have a spell, because it says affected by.
I
And
mean, they
in-
already got the effect on them. I thought
in-
they were affected.
I just
In-
dragged it onto them, but I did not roll their wisdom saves.
Yeah, so for the calm
Or
spell,
will
it is
save.
you forcefully calm creatures in an area. They must attempt a will save.
Alright, I will have them roll their will saves, but really it is the main man who needs to succeed.
Well, at least that might turn this into a 9v1 fight.
He rolled a 19.
Yeah.
The weapons are drawn
Hey.
and he stares on angrily.
Wait, so are we fighting tonight?
We are not fighting tonight, but I'm getting you all ready for the fight tomorrow, but it looks like... Oh my god. The rest of them are calm. He
As long as-
himself is enraged. And
Yeah,
is-
as long as nobody attacks these goons, they're not gonna do anything.
Alright, are you gonna dogpile the dude?
Yes, we are now.
Alright,
Hey.
well then it looks like that's what we're leading with next session. Can you...
Arian's focused on apparently he's a mother now.
Congratulations.
I mean, I also still have suggestion I could do. I have one more cast I can do of it.
Yeah, actually, you should try casting on that dude before we end off, because no
Yeah.
point in making a combat encounter if we're just gonna get rid of it.
Exactly, so see if you can suggestion him.
Roll a DC of 26 will.
Okay, let us roll his will DC. He rolled an 18. He got a 32.
So
His rage is
only a
not
normal
super.
success, so he doesn't know I did that.
He doesn't know you did that. Is he affected at all on a normal success?
No, he's not, but he doesn't know I tried either.
His blade, he holds. It is a rapier as he draws it. I may not be a sword lord, but I want my tries. Give me the dragon. And this is
No.
where we will end things as he gets ready to fight for it. But that'll be it for us. I hope you all enjoyed your great heist and the prize that you took.
I don't know if the person who hired us to do this is going to be happy, though.
Well, they could shove it. They wanted us to give him the egg and just disappear.
And yet, now you're stuck in certainly an interesting situation.
It is a good thing I can speak Draconic.
Yeah, it's a very good thing you can speak Draconic because you may need it in the near future, little Kobold.
Yeah, I mean...
I also wonder how much closer this gets us to our actual goal here.
Oh.
I mean, you could teach them Savarov, and then they're the weird dragon that speaks the Kobold language.
Alright.
They don't know Draconic out of the egg.
It did speak in Taldine. Mama.
Inverse dragon that looks up to kobolds?
Good though.
But that'll be where we leave things for this evening. Thank you all for coming out and watching, and thank my lovely kobolds here for being a part of this.
Yep.
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 Yeah.
Yep.
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 Yep. How do the kobolds feel about suddenly having a dragon?
Adorable.
I guess it's cute.
I was not prepared to be a parent tonight.
I
This
hope you're
takes me.
prepared for the artwork you're gonna receive with this eventually.
It's gonna be so cute, but I'm so afraid.
This has taken me very far from my bucket list for Snafu of killing a dragon. About as far as it gets.
Well, looks like instead of killing a dragon, you may have to raise a dragon. Who knows? We'll see where the next session takes us. But that will be it for us this evening. I hope you all enjoyed.
It's great!
You're good? Are you good?
Mizu, we gotta keep the dragon until the spin-off.
Are you gonna take the dragon
my
to Magnum?
God!
Oh my god.
I
It'll
could.
get to meet Gilgamesh.
Alright, but that'll be it for us. Thank you all for coming out and watching. It is always awesome streaming for you all. And we'll see you guys next time.
On this thing?
That we do.
See you next time, kids.
Good night.